do remember this, and I won't listen to them. I don't know. They're actual recorded calls from people who were on the plane, their last phone calls to their loved one, and I don't know what is going on, guys. Today we have an interesting video, or at least a different video, because today we are going to go 2 hours or 3 hours down that road and see where it takes us. I'm not entirely sure. So hopefully it'll be something decent. Oh, there is nothing nicer than a nice cool gas tank after you just fill it up on a hot summer day. I don't even think it's technically summer yet. I don't know what was up with that turn. I've been screwing these slow speed maneuvers up. Gotta practice them. That's actually kind of the point of this video too, because I plan on doing a bunch of long distance trips and all that. So obviously I can't record for like 3 hours straight or 10 hours straight. GoPro wouldn't allow it. There'd be too much footage and no one would watch it. So this will give me a nice opportunity to kind of practice my video editing skills for longer journeys and all that. So I have been down here a little bit. Right now I'm going to be going past Greensburg, and anything past Greensburg on Route 30 I haven't been on. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen. Hopefully we could get some cool footage. I see that the mountains are way off in the distance, so hopefully this isn't just like bypassing all the mountains and just hitting city after city after city. What escape route am I going to do here? Not a very pleasantry. I owe them a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money. I just owe them money. Who doesn't owe hospital bills? Alright, so it's official. After I pass this casino, I haven't been, any further down this road. So traffic is super freaking heavy and very fast moving. Which, I enjoy this kind of traffic. It makes you have to think a little bit more, keeps you on your toes, so to speak. But I want to watch this guy here. I don't want to be in his blind spot either. I just want him to make a decision, or actually I think I'm the one that has to make the decision. Sketchy stuff. That actually wasn't sketchy at all, because we are responsible drivers. Yep, okay, now it's official. I haven't been any further back here. Giant construction sale. Thank you. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, the mountains are getting closer. I really hope we're getting out of them, or getting to them, because this traffic is a wee bit much. And the reason why I'm kind of doing this, like I said, and also like why I picked this destination, is because I don't have my quad lock yet, and I suck with directions. So I figure it should, in theory, be very difficult for me to get lost just by going straight. Also, my phone's not working because I didn't pay the bill, so we won't have any situation like that. But you can still call 911 if something were to happen. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like traffic's finally like kind of breaking up, which is good. I was kind of worried about that because I didn't want to be just in traffic this whole freaking time. A Subaru. What you gonna do, Subaru? We know you're kind. You do weird things. A nice field. I'm a big fan of fields. Oh man, it smells so good. I'm trying to pinpoint what that smell is. It brings back a lot of nostalgia. It kind of smells like summer vacation in a way. There's an aeroplane. Alright, so it's finally kind of breaking up a little bit. And it almost looks like we are going into the beautiful Appalachian Mountains. I really hope it's not too windy. What's this? Lincoln Highway. Okay. So I have heard of Lincoln Highway. I know that it's a, there's water. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. I know it's a famous road because it's like an old-timey road back in the French and Indian War era. Lincoln Highway Experience. Derry, I've been to Derry caving before. There's a beautiful cave out that way. What's the situation up here? Hey, look, water. I like water. What's this guy doing? And this is 2 lanes because it split back there. So I got to keep that in mind. This is 2 lanes, not 1 lane, or not, you know, oncoming traffic. It is 2 lanes here. Okay, so this is nice. It's oh, a rock. It broke away from the city-looking thing. Watch out there, Mr. Ford guy. So this is nice. I'm glad that. Oh, and it cooled off a lot too. That pavement was getting quite warm. Yes, very cool. Very cool. So, okay, now we can officially, like, hey, there's a fishy. So now we can officially, like, start the journey, so to speak, because I have a bit back here and it smells like the mountains. Even though we just like kind of got into that area, I don't think this is necessarily the mountains. And this is an interesting kind of time to talk about you know, we had our cornering video, and I guess, you know, I'm sorry, you're never gonna watch a video without being educated in some way, shape, or form, but kind of like how to navigate and do corners in places that you've never been, you know what I mean? And the big thing is really paying attention to the signs. Am I going slow? I'm just chilling, so I'm sorry guys. We're just chilling. I'm real happy that I made this run, because I was supposed to be off today, but I ended up working at another store to kind of help them out. Wednesdays are my only days off, so well, no, that's not true. I'm off Sunday too, but that is a special day reserved, and we're just going straight because I don't want to get lost with no GPS, no navigational aids, just my wits about me. And that's not entirely too promising. What's to say? The road toad. Howdy, road toad. How do you do? Idlewild Park. Oh, this is where Idlewild's at. No shit. Idlewild is like a little park. It's mostly for kids. I remember it's like storybook forest, like, you know, old time story fables and stuff. There's a giant block of cheese. Maybe we could see it. Actually, it was the boot. There's the boot, and I think there's a block of cheese too. That's cool. I had no idea that was like right here. Yeah, Idlewild and Soak Zone. And then for the parents, they could go there, I guess. Oh, an antique mall. That's where I'd want to go. I'm a big fan of antiquing, especially whenever you find like old school maps and stuff like that. Love it. Some water. Yeah, I had no idea that was just off of 30. See, I'm not originally from this area. I grew up in Uniontown or Hopwood, and I moved up here whenever my dad died. So it's, yeah, I don't really get out that much, I guess. And we were too poor to really go to Idlewild. I only went to Idlewild as a field trip in elementary school. So there's that one. And I got people behind me, but no one's like eager or in a way to fly past me, which is cool, because this is just a chilling drive. I think we've been on the road for about an hour now, maybe a little bit less than an hour. And yeah, let's see where we keep ending up. Ligonier. Okay, this is Ligonier. Ligonier, next 4 lefts. Next 4 lefts? That means behind you, right? Is that what that means? I don't know. Fort Ligonier. I'm watching the road. I just have my hand turned. That's pretty cool. Fort Ligonier. I don't know too much history about it. I do know that it's before the Revolutionary War, so that was 1776. So this was like 1750 something. And I'm starting to remember a little bit. This road is really important because, I mean, this was like the road, you know, that they were building whenever they were, you know, really starting to, you know, trek through these Appalachian Mountains. You imagine that this was all just that put here, and just the whole thing, like crazy. And yeah, I do know that there was an incident with George Washington, Colonel George Washington, where they had a situation where they were fighting, and I guess there was some confusion, and they started fighting each other and shooting and killing each other. And then Washington had to say, "Hey, bro, nah, man, that ain't cool. It's the other guys that look exactly like you. Don't you know?" Yeah, that's cool. So Fort Ligonier's off on this road. This is a historical road, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bunch of other interesting things that we may find. That got balled up. Really cool. think we're coming into our first small little town. What was it called? Laughlin Town? Laughlin Town. Never heard of it. But here it is, and just in case you ever were wondering and somebody stops on the street and says, hey, excuse me, do you know where Laughlin Town is? And you could say, no, I don't. Forbes Forest District, a forest ranger. A beautiful, beautiful road here in Southwest PA. Man, I just want my ears to pop. We are climbing an elevation. My ears are wanting to equalize, and it's cooler up here too, which is interesting. Bump. Where's the bump? That was a bump. That wasn't much of a bump. Horse. What were we talking about? We were talking, oh yeah, which one of the interesting things about riding a bike is, like, you know, in the mountains and stuff, and I love science, so I just realized this, that you know, as you go up in elevation it gets cooler, of course, but it wasn't until I was riding a bike where I realized there's, you know, that's whenever your ears equilibrate or try to, you know, equalize, and that makes sense, right? Because pressure's you know, dependent on temperature and all that stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, like one nice little science thing like clicked. I'm like, okay, so, you know, oh, there they go. It's Somerset. Oh, Somerset County. Okay, so now we're in Somerset County. But I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. Rustic woods. Just another reason why you should buy a motorcycle if you have a budget motorcycle, to do science with it. Oh, this looks really nice. Look at that. Look at that. You're like, look at what? That! Laurel Ridge State Park. Bunch of parks out here apparently. There's probably trails upon trails that will be absolutely gorgeous to walk around in the fall time. I'm super excited for fall as well, because that's going to be a fun time. Rocks. Look at the beautiful rocks. What's this sign say? Laurel Manor Motel. Welcome to Jennerstown. Thank you, Jennerstown. Very cool. The kitchen cupboard. I can't wait till I get my GPS, because once I get my GPS, man, things are, the world will be unlocked, because it is a big world, and I would like to see a lot of this big world, Lord willing. What is that creepy thing? Ew, what is it? I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it because it's creepy. Don't pull out. I hope it doesn't get like big roads again. Man, look at this beautiful road. Holy cow. It's so smooth. Father Jim's something roadkill. Mr. Lincoln, thank you for the road. Turkey or a grouse, I'm not entirely sure what that was. Oh, there is no other gear. I'm all geared out. Wow, what a beautiful road, and so nice to ride on, man. It smells good, the scenery's good, the speed limit's 35. Oh, truck speed limit's 35. I was gonna say, wow. Flight 93 Memorial. Oh, dude, if this road drops me close to the Flight 93 Memorial, we are definitely going to that. I haven't been there. Oh man, I haven't been there 2-3 years after 9/11. You know, 2011. Wow, that would be something else. Another Flight 93 sign. And now we're stuck behind a slow truck. That's okay. We have nowhere to be in all day to get there. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. I don't want to be stuck out here at night. So let's go. Man, dude, no freaking way. Are you serious? That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. I had no idea that was this close. I've been driving for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Tower of Voices Visitor Center. We're going to check everything out real quick, guys. That is really cool. I mean, it's not cool that this happened, of course. Actually looks like there's something going on. We will stop back to that. Looks like there's doing some kind of maintenance on it. I've never even seen that. Tower of Voices. Wow. So, just in case you don't know what this is, which 98% of people watching are going to know where I'm at and what this is, but if the off chance that you are not sure, September 11th, 2001, United States was attacked, and the famous planes were the two aircraft that flew into the World Trade Centers in New York City. There's a third plane, Flight 93. The difference with Flight 93, though, was the passengers actually fought back. And it was suspected that that plane was going to go to Washington, D.C. Oh, I'm sorry, there's another plane that hit the Pentagon. but the passengers on this flight, they actually fought back and they brought the plane down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, Somerset County. And I've been to this memorial one other time, so yeah, I'm actually kind of interested and excited to take you guys on this. That's really cool that dumped me out. I had no idea that was right there. That's crazy. Motorcycle parking. We get our own parking here too. Wow, this is such a somber feeling, man. Oh wow. You know, I know everybody, if you were alive, you have your own September 11th story. You know, mine was, I was in the 5th grade, you know, and honestly, I didn't even know what the World Trade Centers were, if I'm being, I knew the buildings when I seen them, but I didn't actually know. Oh, sweet, it's open. So if you guys have never seen this, kind of in for a treat. The people that lost their lives. Debris. Oh, footage from the crash site. Wow. This, I do remember this, and I won't listen to them. I don't know. They're actual recorded calls from people who were on the plane, their last phone calls to their loved one, and I don't know. I personally can't listen to that. It's a bit much. So here's the flight. Here's the flight plan. Yeah, it was projected to go to DC. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, it gives me chills. It's such a crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, it's a flight ticket. Yeah, it's not like a huge thing, but it's a nice memorial. News article. That's the towers. You guys know if you know, and I think at this point everybody knows, you know. It was a beautiful September. I remember. That's what's crazy about it. And you know, if depending on where you're at, September 11th, 2001 was the most gorgeous day. I specifically remember it. And whenever there's days that feels like this, I'll say, "Oh man, this feels like September 11th," just because of how beautiful it was. It was just such a perfect day. Wow. That's part of the plane. Crazy. Yeah, some of this stuff is new. Like I said, whenever I came here, I was here maybe a few years after September 11th, and it didn't look like this. Like this is all new stuff. This is a very beautiful area. Yeah, definitely a somber feeling after this one, man. There's couple more things I want to check out. I want to check out that tower, and then I seen some other kind of memorial down there. I want to check that out too. But man, it I don't want to say it killed the vibes, man, but there's a heaviness here, you know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Oh, it's blocked off. That's okay. Yeah, that's new. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, there's one more. Ooh, I can't go that way. Yeah, there's one more thing I want to check out. Is it here? "7,000 fallen deer heroes." He was about to be the next fallen hero. Gravel. Sketchy gravel. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, wow. Man, Memorial Day was just a couple days ago too. Wow. It's something. Wow. It looks like they got a book Okay, honoring those warriors killed in the support of Operation Iraqi Freedom since 9/11. Wow. Yeah, guys. I guess this will wrap up the video. I mean, it kind of took a somber turn, if I'm being honest. But you know what? That's just how life is. And also, do me a favor, drop a comment about your 9/11 story if you have one. I know that there's so many stories out there, and there's stories that absolutely will make your, give you goosebumps. So yeah, I'd love to hear them. Drop them in the comments, and I'd definitely love to read them and share your story so other people can enjoy it. And let me know how this video turned out for you. You know what I mean? If you liked how this flowed, if it flowed nicely, let me know. I'd love to hear it. I love to hear comments, and yeah, we're definitely going to do more stuff like this. But I will see you guys later. Take care.